Mom.
Sweetie.
Mom. I finished all the carrots at lunch.
Ning Ning, you're amazing.
Hey, boss. Mr. Meng claimed $200,000 this month on luxury items. The bill looks odd. What's odd about that? They're all for me.
From now on,
You don't need to report them to me. Let's go, baby.
Mom, look at that lady's outfit.
It's exactly the same as yours.
What a coincidence.
I guess we're really connected. That's right, Mrs. Meng. Whether it's picking things
Or picking a man.
our taste is truly alike.
Mom, why can't that lady's bag stick to the magnet but yours can't?
No way. This is Chanel, a world-renowned luxury brand. All their products are made to exact standards, Mrs. Meng. The bag you're carrying, could it be a fake?
It can't be. This bag was a wedding anniversary gift from husband. It's not fake.
I heard that bags from this brand that can be attracted by a magnet are all fakes. Your husband. Could it be?
A fake purchase?
Perhaps the parts are different. I'll check it out later when I get back.
Meng Xining, your mom's bag is fake. Who knows, maybe your dad's fake too.
Ning Ning's mom. You should really investigate. While you're at it, check your husband too.
Typical dependent housewife. Can't even tell a real bag from a fake one. Mrs. Meng,
I'm saying this for your own good.
go home and check. See if your husband is cheating on you. Let's go, son.
Mrs. Meng.
I'm saying this for your own good, go home and check.
See if your husband is cheating on you.
Could my husband really be cheating?
Grandma, stomach hurts. Can't eat.
Oh, you little brat. Now you're breaking bold,
Getting picky with food.
just like your mom, such a drama queen.
Ning Ning.
Mom, Ning Ning.
Where does it hurt, sweetie?
Don't eat then, Miss Princess is too much.
Say something. Ah, Ning Ning. Ning Ning, hurry downstairs, honey. Take Ning Ning to the hospital. Chingin, the child is in trouble.
Alright, I'm coming right now.
Meng Chingin. Where are you going, Meng Chingin? Come back. Save our daughter, Meng Chingin. Meng Chingin, come back. Save our daughter. Ning Ning. Help. Ning Ning. Ning Ning, stay awake. Mom will take you to the hospital. Ning Ning, you'll be okay. Mom is here. Doctor, how's my daughter?
Your daughter suffered food poisoning from leftover food. She was brought in too late. Organ failure has occurred. Please sign the critical condition notice. Ma'am.
It's urgent. Please hurry. Doctor, My daughter is 5. Please save her. I can't live without her. I'll even kneel before you right now. Don't worry, we'll do our best. Thank you. Where on earth are you? Ning Ning is.
What's Ning Ning throwing a princess tantrum about? Working overtime. Can't.
She's not the one saving lives.
Honey. Good thing you could make it here in time today.
Dad's the best.
Oh, gosh. As long as my son is okay, that's all that.
That voice.
Oh gosh.
You.
Aren't you answering?
Nothing's more important than you and our child.
Chingen Meng. Chingen Meng. Weren't you working late?
Mr. Meng,
Zirwei Meng. How many times have I told you, in front of others? You can't call me Daddy Meng.
Just Dad. Meng Chingon. Shouldn't you give me an explanation?
Mrs. Meng. Please don't misunderstand. It was my son who accidentally fell down at home today. Mr. Meng is a kind-hearted person. I saw it in the parents group and they immediately came to help me.
So. You rushed out in a hurry to pick up the mother and child.
Sherlon. Roro's family are orphans and widows, so the parent committee should care for them.
I wish you'd abandon your child to see your mistress and illegitimate child. You told me not to overthink.
Ruru and I only have a parent committee relationship. Stop throwing dirt. You're just being unreasonable right now.
speak.
What did you just call him?
Hey.
Ruirii, are you okay? Don't be afraid.
What? Feeling sorry for your illegitimate child?
Lon, he's not my son.
Oh, come on. You wretched woman. What did you do to my grandson? You wretched woman. What did you do to my grandson?
You all knew about their little secret all along. I was deceived for 8 years. Yunru has raised the child alone.
She's been raising him on her own.
My brother helped her because he saw things were tough. What does that prove? Nothing. Yunro and Cheng'an grew up. She's a good girl. Stop being emotional.
Me? Emotional? Mom. Let me ask you, did you feed Ning Ning leftovers? How many times have I told you? No leftovers. Why are you still feeding her leftovers?
Sherlon, not watching the kid properly is your fault. Stop shifting the blame. Me, shifting blame?
Fine. Even if Mom didn't mean to. What about you? You bastard. While your daughter's life was at stake, you went to pick up your illegitimate child and that mistress.
Sherlon. Have you had enough? Have you had enough? Isn't it just because you saw me tonight dropping off Roro and her son that you're upset? I'll go back and buy you a gift.
With my money? To buy me a gift?
What did she say? What about her money?
What do you mean?
My brother already gave you.
Why are you still so upset?
Shuei, it's all my fault. It's so late. I shouldn't have gone and troubled Ching'an.
I'm sorry, Uncle Meng. Rirui shouldn't have gotten hurt. You didn't have to come pick me up. You didn't have to. I made Auntie argue with you.
Oh, sweetheart. This has nothing to do with you, nothing to do with you.
Look at them. Even in hard times, they manage to understand. Now look at you. You're like a jealous woman, nitpicking over everything.
You can't even accept a child. Your heart is way too narrow.
This is the home I gave everything for.
This is the husband I've loved for 8 years.
Fine. Meng Ching'an, I won't argue anymore. Let's get a divorce.
What? Divorce.
Let's get a divorce.
What? What did you just say?
I said, let's get a divorce.
Mom,
The house and the car.
Still under Sherlon's name.
If they get divorced, where will we live?
What?
We can't allow your brother to walk away with nothing.
Sherlon handed me the general manager position. I haven't warmed the seat yet.
Sticking together through thick and thin. In the end, it's all calculations.
Sherlon, you say I cheated? Did you catch me in the act yourself? Lon, here's my phone. Go ahead, check it all you want. Still don't believe me? I swear. I just feel bad. Zirwei grew up without a dad. Don't we still have our daughter, Ning Ning? Let's not get divorced, okay?
Then what am I to you?
I gave birth to a son. All the Meng family's assets should belong to my son.
Meng Qing'an. I spent 8 years in your house, working like a dog. Consider it feeding an ungrateful wolf. I accept it, but I never, ever thought you'd use your own daughter as a bargaining chip. This marriage, I'm definitely ending it.
Lana. You're heartless. Can you bear letting the child grow up without a father?
Exactly.
Ning Ning needs her dad. She's in the ICU because of you. You don't deserve to be her father.
Ning Ning just ate something wrong. She's not going to die.
My daughter,
And isn't she fine now?
not fine. Heart rate dropped. It's critical.
Ning Ning. It's good Ning Ning is back. Honey, I was wrong. Give me another chance. I'll make it up to you. Please?
Mom, don't cry. We'll beat the bad guys together. Cheated during the marriage, and now the whole family wants my inheritance?
Keep dreaming.
Fine.
See that? Sherlon is spineless. A little sweet talk, and she'll come running back to me.
Your bags are fake.
Hello, ma'am. The ring sent is a high-quality imitation. The 8th anniversary gift. It's fake. The birthday gift. Also fake. Even the wedding ring is fake. And your love.
A complete lie.
Everything was a lie. All these years, I've been the pathetic fool chewed up and spat out by this family. Meng Qing'an, think this would be over so easily? Your whole family wants to prop up that mistress and take everything from me? No way. Spread the word. Sherlon will reclaim control of Kanglan Group. Revoke all Meng Qing'an's privileges. Everything I gave him. I'll take it all back, one by one. The mistress wants to force me out.
Then let's fight her.
Let's see who ends up begging on their knees.
Why are you just standing there? Hurry and get my son's clothes, then make dinner.
I knew it. The man who's been my loyal lackey for 8 years wouldn't change so easily.
You. Son, this is Lon. What's she doing? Can't be thinking about cutting ties with you, right?
Her? No way. All these years. When hasn't she come back after I casually coaxed her? Mom, believe me. I'll count to 3 and she'll come crawling back begging for my forgiveness. 3. 2, 1. Sherlon.
Son. Hurry up and take over the company. So I can bring Zirwei, my grandson, home.
Mom. No rush. We have to make sure everything is foolproof.
Hello, President Sure.
I won't let anyone manipulate me. What's mine? I'll take it all back.
Hello, boss.
What a surprise to see you here.
I personally check on the shop. Some things are best done alone. You guys carry on, don't mind me.
Oh. Mrs. Meng. It really is you. What happened? Still working as a salesperson in a shoe store?
Oh, Mrs. Meng,
It's really you. Still here at the shoe store.
working as a salesperson? Wow. Both are Mrs. Mengs. But such different lives. One's a wealthy housewife. No worries about food or clothes, just spending money every day. And the other one? Just a little saleswoman. Has to go out and work every day just to make a living. Oh,
Interesting. I couldn't tell. Do some people really deserve to be called Mrs. Meng?
hey, Mrs. Meng. Your husband spoils you. Why? Buy a few pairs of shoes from this store?
Since
We're all parents of kids from the same class, let's help their business out. At the same time, let them know how important it is to marry a good husband.
alright. Since you all put it that way, if I don't buy something, I'll look awfully cold-hearted. Bring me all the best shoes in your store.
Trying to show off, huh? I'll let you show off all you want.
You. Come serve me. Let me try the shoes. You. Come and serve me. Let me try the shoes.
You asked me to try the shoes for you.
You're the store employee, and I'm the customer. What's wrong with asking you to help me try the shoes?
Of course not. I just mean, I'm worried these ordinary shoes might not match your distinguished status, Mrs. Meng. Xiaoli. Shoes in VIP area. Bring it to me.
Ouch. I'll see. The shoes in this store are indeed just like Mrs. Meng's, low class. You'd think they were such inferior goods. Can I wear them on my feet?
One pair per size is available. I'd part with a pair only for a distinguished customer.
Take it out and try it.
Moreover, these guests wanted to try, but they didn't dare to. They might like them, but they can't afford them. Not like you, Mrs. Meng. You never look at the price when you shop.
That's why you're Mrs. Meng. For ordinary folks like us, we'd never get the chance to see such exquisite, high-end shoes.
You, as a salesperson, really have good taste. Not bad at all.
Madam, shall I pack these pairs up for you as well? You drive kids daily and handle social events well. Ladies, Mrs. Meng either buys nothing or several pairs of Italian limited edition shoes. Her life is truly enviable.
Mrs. Meng, you're really a role model for us women. Spending money without even batting an eye.
We're all so jealous of you.
Ma'am, shall we settle the bill?
Spending thousands of dollars, just for show. Honestly, the price means nothing to me. So, let's check out.
Mrs. Meng, total is 888,000. Discount 88,000. You're paying by card, right? What's wrong, Mrs. Meng? I see you're dressed in all luxury brands. Don't tell me you can't afford it.
This commercial area is really a tough nut to crack. If we want to secretly pocket the profits, it'll take some time.
Oh, isn't that Mr. Meng? Mrs. Meng, you can ask Mr. Meng to pay for you.
Mr. Meng, your wife is shopping here. Come over quickly.
Mr. Meng, Mrs. Meng wants these pairs of shoes. They're 880,000. Really a great deal. Just consider it a gift for your wife.
Thanks.
Thank you, Mr. Meng.
What? Seems like Mr. Meng has quite the connection with this Mrs. Meng. Even paying for her?
Hey, they're all parents here. We should act generous outside. People won't look down on us. Plus, our kid gets some reputation in the kindergarten too.
Backing your mistress with my money? Really taking it all, huh? Watch me expose you, golden boy. All right. Turns out this store is owned by the Kanglin Group, and you're the president of Kanglin Group. A super VIP, no less. You even have exclusive privileges.
I'm the grand executive manager. I enjoy the group's privilege. Salesperson, come. These. And these too. Pack them all up for me.
The total is 3.88 million.
Okay, waive the entire bill for me. And these little accessories, give them all to these ladies.
Sister Yun Ro, we're totally riding on your coattails here.
Spending a fortune for his wife. He's the super rich CEO.
Mr. Meng, marrying the right husband really makes a difference. The boss says, wave it, and it's done. I'm sorry. You don't have waiver privileges. Please complete the payment first. We're packing it up for you. You lack free meal privilege. Complete payment and we'll pack it for you.
What's going on? Isn't Mr. Meng the boss? How does he lack the free meal privilege?
Could he be faking it?
What kind of service is this? You don't even recognize me? I'm Meng Chengyan, buying for my own company and I still have to pay?
Exactly. No sense of awareness. Don't believe him? One sentence and you're fired.
Sorry, our big boss has cancelled all executive privileges at Kanglin Group. Following orders. Total is 3.88 million. Mr. Meng, how will you pay?
What's wrong? Could it be that the great Mr. Meng, with his millions, wants to use his privileges to skip the bill?
Absolutely not.
Oh. Or what? Can't pull a money card, Mr. Meng?
Talk too big. If I don't pay, won't I be a laughingstock? Sherlon, you forced me into this. I have no choice but to use your family card.
Oh, by the way, my family card has already been frozen too. Don't think about spending my money again.
Spending your money? What money? You're just a freeloader. How much do you even have? You're all high and mighty over a few million? Fine, I don't believe President Meng can't cover it.
President Meng, if you're certain, please make the payment soon to secure the order.
Why are you rushing? Of course, buying it. Or afraid President Meng will run away?
Exactly.
The man is a legit CEO, you know. How's that possible? Not even 3 million?
Then hurry up and pay, Mr. President.
Swipe the card.
Sorry. Insufficient funds.
What kind of rich guy is this? Could he be a fake?
Can't even buy a few pairs of shoes, yet dares to act all high and mighty here.
Chingyan, what's going on? Why is there insufficient funds?
Mr. Meng, want these shoes? If not, I'll put them away. Don't touch them.
Of course we have to. Chingyan. That card might have been maxed out by Sherlon on purpose to embarrass you. Just use another card, problem solved.
Sherlon. Restore my privileges.
Mr. Meng. If you want to act rich, spend money. That's the only way people will see your worth, right?
Sherlon. Stop messing around. I know you saw me buying stuff for Yun Ro. You're jealous. I'll keep distance in the future. Is that enough? Tell the sales staff to waive payment.
Huh? Waive the payment. Mr. Meng, are you trying to freeload?
What do you mean? Who's freeloading? Ching'en, why are you hesitating? If you don't pay now, we're going to lose all face and dignity.
But if Mr. Meng is really the boss, then this salesperson shouldn't be this clueless, right? Exactly.
Who told you? He's the company boss?
I'm the general manager of the company. If I say waive the bill, you waive the bill.
Boss. Someone's trying to buy
Abusive.
refuse to pay. Let me ask the boss.
Boss. The boss isn't Ms. Meng?
Isn't she just a say?
How did she become the boss?
Alright,
Why not ask the wives here if anyone's willing to split the bill with you? After all, you guys are so generous when treating them, surely they wouldn't want to take advantage of you and not help out, right?
We never said we wanted to buy it.
He was the one who said he'd give it to us, and now he's asking us to pay? That's ridiculous.
Seems like the ladies are in a bit of a tough spot. But that aside, Miss Yunru, don't you usually look down on freeloaders, leeches? That expensive necklace of yours and your designer outfit, pulling them together could fetch 100,000.
No way. Sherlon, let me tell you, my stuff. Don't even think about it.
Looks like people really overestimated you, a noble lady and a CEO. Yet you can't afford a few pairs of shoes from me.
Who says that? They're just outdated second-hand stuff. I was going to throw them out anyway. These are top-notch Fila diamond shoes. And this limited edition her mama bag. This should be enough now, right?
Not even close. I want you.
take it all off.
You. Hi. I'll take it off.
All right. Your second-hand stuff is as worthless as second-hand men. Xiaoli, get rid of this junk for me. It's just in the way here.
Sherlon, don't go too far. Trying to piss me off to get attention, huh? Sherlon. When did your thoughts become this twisted?
Forget it. Ching'en. I'm fine, let's head back first. Today. Just use the Porsche at home to take me back.
Alright,
TCH. That Porsche? I sold it long ago. The mistress sat in it, filthy.
you. Sherlon, don't push it too far.
Boss, the latest Lamborghini has been delivered. The car is at the mall entrance, waiting.
Sherlon. You always use these little tricks to please me. Since the company bought me a new car, I'll reluctantly give it a try. I'll let you off the hook today. But next time, I won't be so forgiving. Row. Let's go.
They're two of a kind. You need to stay sharp, Secretary Zhao. Sorry, Mr. Sher. You feel deeply for Mr. Meng. I shouldn't have spoken.
It's okay. You're right to remind me. Don't worry, I'll never be fooled by schemers again. Head off now. Picking Ning Ning up from school.
Wow, this car. Wow. What a flashy Lamborghini. Mr. Meng lives up to his reputation.
Even the car is top-notch. I've really seen the world today.
Mr. Meng, this car is only for your wife.
It's my car. I'll let whoever sit in it.
But your wife said.
I said move.
Out of the way.
Hey, look at this.
She's just a salesperson. When did she block the boss's car?
An employee. She's seducing the CEO to climb the ladder. Back in the shoe store.
She deliberately gave Mrs. Meng a hard.
Shameless.
Mr. Meng is just too nice.
Dealing with someone like
A shameless subordinate, I'd have fired her long ago. Absolutely right. People with such dirty intentions should just get kicked out.
Mistress is out.
Mr. Meng,
What do you think?
so, who's getting out?
Drive.
The madam isn't in the car yet.
Yeah. The madam's not in the car yet. Yun-ro.
Isn't she already in the car? Why does she say she's not in?
This driver doesn't seem to respect Mr. Meng either. He won't listen to him. Could it be, this isn't Mr. Meng's car?
Ridiculous. Mr. Meng needs to.
Permission from his employee.
You're not saying. Everyone in the Meng family has to follow orders.
That's right. If I say go east, and someone dares to go west, don't blame me for being ruthless.
As the general manager, I'm ordering you.
Drive, sir. Had a fight with wife? Reconsider. Losing temper might make her take everything back. I won't be your driver anymore.
Sherlon, you're something else. Teaming up with the driver just had to expose me in front of everyone. Driver. If I didn't approve, finance wouldn't have paid your salary. I'm ordering you to drive. Drive the car, now!
See? A driver who relies on Mr. Meng wouldn't dare disobey him.
Mr. and Mrs. Meng are leaving in their luxury car, and you're just standing here helpless. You've got nothing else to do but wait.
He can't take this car.
Enough already. The driver's gonna drive. You. What's going on?
Was Mr. Meng
Pushed out by the driver?
Did the servants rebel, or does Mr. Meng not even deserve to ride this car?
If this keeps up, my freeloading and affair are bound to get exposed.
Now, I'm going to pick Ning Ning up and head home.
As for you two,
Just take the bus.
Sherlon, I'm head of the Ming family, president of Kanglan Group, and taking a bus?
You're just a saleswoman, a mere employee. Hitching a ride in the boss's car is one thing. Kicking the boss out? Think you're in charge here?
President Meng is too lenient with her. She doesn't know her place anymore. People like her should be fired immediately.
President of Kanglan Group. Should I remind them? Who gave you the privilege of driving that car?
Sherlon. Do you have to be like this? At the shoe store, you already humiliated me. If not for buying me this car, I would have snapped a long time ago. If you kneel and beg me today, might not forgive you.
Oh ho ho. Don't need forgiveness. New car. Won't allow you to ruin it.
Her car. Isn't it President Meng's car?
Sherlon. Patience has limits. Must you make everyone uncomfortable?
Let go.
If I don't take this car today, my CEO image will crumble. What about pride?
I said, let go.
Sherlon. How dare you lay a hand on Mr. Meng?
So what if I did? You need to be taught a lesson. Meng Qingyan, don't think about riding in my car again. Take the bus. Go back and reflect on your actions. Driver Wang, let's go.
Yes, ma'am.
Mrs. Meng, what's going on? How could a salesperson push you around?
No way a wife lets the mistress outshine her. Let us help you put her in her place.
Her. She's a subordinate and was testing a new car's safety. She'll be back after a quick spin. Don't believe me? I'll call her right now.
She'll come running back immediately. Exactly. She'll come running back in no time.
Hey, Sherlon. Get back here right now.
Why should I?
Sherlon. What do you want me to do? To get a ride in a fancy car?
Ask for a favor, act like it.
Don't you think? Sherlon, so,
I'll be leaving now.
please.
Your attitude doesn't seem sincere enough. Kneel down, beg me.
What? What are you trying to do?
If you kneel and beg me in public, I might consider letting you ride in my Lamborghini.
Mr. Meng, didn't you say the car will be back soon?
Alright, watch this. I'll count to 3. Our car will come back right away.
Mr. Meng is really both thoughtful and commanding.
3, 2, 1. Ching'en, what are you doing? Why kneel to her?
Enough. Stop making things worse.
How am I causing trouble? Letting her come back now is just giving her a chance to grovel at your feet.
Shut up.
Sherlon.
Get out of the car, now.
Mr. Meng, I told you. I won't let you taint my new car again.
Sherlon. This time, you've really crossed the line.
Your line? This is nothing. Driver. Let's go.
Yes, ma'am.
Sherlon. Get down here. You're fired.
Great. Little Ning Ning is finally discharged today.
Ning Ning is better now. We can fight the bad guys together.
Thank you, Ning Ning.
The most important thing now is to take care of your health. Your grandpa sent over a box of 100-year ginseng today. When Mom gets...
I'll make soup for you. Thank you, Grandpa. Thank you, Mom.
Who let you into my house?
You ate my stuff. It's my house. If I treat them to a big meal, so what? Why are you making such a scene here?
This ginseng was prepared by my dad for Ning Ning. How dare you take it?
Isn't this how it's always been, Sherlon? Don't stir up trouble for no reason. Ro Ro and Roy are unwell. They need nourishing food. Regarding Ning Ning.
Just give her the leftover soup.
You're back in time. Ro has back pains recently. Get a physical therapist. Give her a treatment. And Roy loves desserts. Have a Michelin 3-star pastry chef. Make something sweet. And send it over. Why stand there? Do something. Didn't hear me?
Son. You've worked so hard all day. This ginseng soup is super nutritious. Have some to recharge. Look at you drinking it.
Why are you still dawdling here? You don't listen to your husband, huh?
Who do you think you are? Why should I listen to you?
Sherlon, about what happened at the shoe store today. I haven't settled the score with you yet. You made me kneel in public. This isn't over between us.
You, living off me, on my dime, and now you want to settle scores?
What's your deal, Sherlon? Playing hard to get too much will only make me dislike you more.
Sherlon.
Since you've already
Married into the Meng family. You should stick to being a virtuous wife and good mother. If you want to have a good life with my son, you must unconditionally treat Ching'en well. Stop scheming and playing those petty games all the time.
Sherlon, it's too late to beg now. Do you think I've been too nice to you, and now you're getting carried away? Let me tell you, Sherlon, you've really crossed the line today. No matter how hard you try to win me over, I'm not going to let this go easily.
Meng Ching'en. The suit, 38,000 yuan, was bought by me. I've provided good food and luxury. Yunro mother and son duo, living off my card. The 200 million house you're in. Under my name. First I've seen living off others while acting superior. You ignore me and expect me to flatter you? Do you even have shame?
Ching'en. I think Sherlon might be upset. Should we stop eating? We'll give it back to her.
No need. As for her, would she even dare to be mad?
Angry for you guys? You wish. I find it disgusting.
Ungrateful fool.
Ching'en. Listen to me. She's clearly just trying to get your attention. I've already received the banquet menu from the Royal Court Hotel. She's planning a birthday party. The Royal Court Hotel. Most luxurious hotel in the country. One table costs 300,000 yuan. They must be planning at least 100 tables. In my opinion, Lon does have feelings for you. Look. She's trying her best to get your attention.
Oh, I see. Such a simp. She's totally a simp. No wonder she's been so cranky today. She wanted to surprise me. Beg for my forgiveness at the birthday party, huh?
But son, she defied my authority today. You can't forgive her that easily.
Of course. I'll make sure she begs me. In front of everyone at the party. Beg me. Teach her a good lesson.
All right. I'll call my relatives from the countryside. Let them see that we are part of the upper class now.
Taking this opportunity, I'm going to establish myself firmly as the rightful Mrs. Meng in front of all our relatives and friends.
Drop Ning Ning off at the kindergarten first.
All right.
Sure, Lon. According to this agreement, by the end of this month, I'm officially the CEO of the company now.
Got it. Take Ning Ning to school.
All right. Pick up Ro and Son first, then go to the kindergarten.
Meng Chingen.
Mr. Meng, please leave.
You guys. Sure, Lon. This time, I'll never forgive you. Once I take over the company, I'll humiliate you in front of everyone. Let's see what you've got to act so smug in front of me.
I must have been out of my mind to transfer ownership to Meng Chingen. What should I do about this?
Why is everyone here? Sure, Lan's not letting Chingen pick me up. Made me take a cab here today. Seriously, feels so beneath me. Hey, driver. Can we move up a bit? Heh heh.
Mrs. Meng.
Hey, you're not skipping the fare, right? Hurry up and pay.
Pay.
Mrs. Meng. Why did you take a taxi today?
Oh. Our car broke down today. So, thought I'd bring my son.
To experience life a little. I see, Mrs. Meng. But, your family has more than one luxury car?
Last time Mrs. Meng couldn't get a seat at the shoe store. Was it hers?
What nonsense are you talking about? Our family has luxury cars. The garage can't fit them all. Familiarity makes them boring. Today, I just brought my son here to experience the life of ordinary people.
Mrs. Meng, isn't that your family's car?
Mrs. Meng. Didn't your family's car break down? Why are you here?
Meng Xining's mom, you're shameless. Hitching a ride in your boss's car.
It's my own car. Why would I need to hitch a ride?
No matter how many tricks you try, the luxury car and family fortune belong to Mrs. Meng. Stop dreaming about seducing the boss. It's unrealistic.
These idiots. Why bother messing with Sherlon?
You're absolutely right about that. The real Mrs. Meng holds the real power. Whatever tricks the mistress pulls, they won't work.
Kanglan Group's legal representative transfer agreement, Mrs. Meng. Isn't that your husband's company?
What's going on? Could it be that Mr. Meng wants to transfer the company ownership to Sherlon?
Mrs. Meng. Do you explain this to everyone? Who's the real Mrs.? And who's the other woman?
The other woman? Ha! Is Mrs. Meng's title changing hands? No way.
You just called me Mrs. Meng. So tell me. Who's the other woman? I was about to ask you the same thing. Ming Chingen already said. All future property belongs to me and my son. What tricks did you use? To make Chingen hand over the entire company to you?
Fine. You homewrecker. You're so scheming.
Mrs. Meng.
You absolutely can't let this homewrecker take advantage and steal your family's wealth.
Evil woman. Don't bully my mom.
Hey. Ning Ning.
Ning ning, ning ning.
Ning Ning, are you okay?
Haha, Mom, look, I got it.
Rue. Amazing. What are you doing?
This yours? Grabbing stuff?
My mom said I'm the dragon's son. Whatever I want, you have to hand it over to me.
You scared my son. Can you afford to take responsibility?
Your son hurt someone and stole their stuff. Don't you have any manners at home?
What's wrong with kids just playing around? And besides, my son's Zirwei's father. He's the head of Kanglan Group. Giving your daughter a little push, even if he hit her, it's not too much. Stop.
Stop fighting. Zirue's mom. You just said your husband is the head of Kanglan Group.
That's right.
Oh wow, biggest shareholder of our kindergarten. Principal Fong.
You're here at the perfect time. Yun Zirwei took my stuff and pushed my daughter down. So tell me, how should we resolve this?
Mrs. Meng, don't worry, the outcome will definitely satisfy you. Your child won't suffer even a bit of grievance. Mrs. Meng Xining's mother, flies don't land on seamless eggs. It must have been Meng Xining who provoked Zirwei first. Yun Zirwei's father.
He's the president.
A man of that stature, taking something, how can you call that stealing?
Besides, it was originally the young master's inheritance. It's just returning to its rightful owner.
Rue.
Do you want daddy to leave all his assets to you?
I do.
Then just tear this up and the transfer will be void. Your dad will leave everything to his only son, you. Some people love being clever.
Insisting on destroying their own things with their own hands. Don't tear it. Meng Qingyan cares about this document. Are you really gonna rip it?
This is ridiculous. As everyone knows, Qingyan is the CEO of a public company, in control of billions in wealth. Are you saying he's begging to hand it all over to you?
This document is important. You can't tear it.
I tore it. What?
I tried to stop it. Someone's determined to ruin Qingyan's career.
Still acting? Sherlon, my son, and I are here. This huge fortune will never be yours. Son, rip it up. Rip it apart, hard.
This time,
You're done for.
you destroyed yourselves. You'll have nothing left. And it's all you're doing.
How dare you talk to me like that? I'm telling my dad and he'll beat you to death.
How dare you speak to young master? You've got some nerve.
This mother and daughter are finished today.
The Kanglan Group. Major sponsor of kindergarten. The young master is upset. How are we supposed to explain this? It's all because of you, causing trouble and bullying. Apologize to Mrs. Meng and Ziru. Apologize to them, quickly.
Let go.
You.
I won't forgive them, my mom said. Tear up this useless thing and the whole family fortune will be mine. I order you all to kneel before me.
Yun Zirwei. You want to kneel to you? Can you handle it? Afraid of shortening your life at a young age?
You're cursing my son, aren't you? Don't forget how much Qingyan spoils Ziru. If he finds out you bullied his son, he won't let you off.
You stole, took belongings, and now claim we bullied you? Really? Fine. Let's settle everything one by one today. Your son seized and damaged another's property. Then, he stirred up trouble. Adding it all up. How many years should he be sentenced?
Who are you trying to scare? My son is 5 years old. What, are you planning to lock him up? Besides, one is a capable, smart son who can carry on the family line. The other is some insignificant girl. Who do you think Qingyan would choose?
Ning Ning.
Who dares to bully my son, the son of Meng Qingyan?
Dad. Dad.
Rue.
Dad.
Someone bullied me. Get revenge.
Who's got the nerve to bully my son, Meng Qingyan's son? They must have a death wish. Dad will make them pay.
Dad, it's them. Hurry, teach that awful woman a lesson.
It's you.
Meng Qingyan. President Meng. How do you plan to make us pay?
President Meng is so angry he's speechless.
President Meng is an investor in our kindergarten. Dealing with troublemakers bullying his wife and kid. Isn't that just a piece of cake?
President Meng, head of the corporation. Worth billions.
Such a prestigious title.
Too bad the family fortune you've been longing for. Destroyed by your own Ryuko and true love.
What do you mean?
See for yourself.
Corporate transfer agreement. Impossible. This can't be true. Who did this? Who did it? You. It was you.
I told my son to tear it up. I was protecting our family's money. No way we're letting it fall into that wench's hands.
Dad, you said you'd help me teach the bad guys a lesson. Go hit them.
Ching-in. Darling. Our son has been through so much today. He's counting on you, his dad, to back him up.
Mr. Meng. Your wife and son were treated so unfairly today. You're a powerful investor. You should back them up.
Mr. Meng, no wealth comes to those who neglect their wife. You have a wonderful wife and child. If you don't cherish them, you'll never truly succeed.
All right. This matter isn't entirely the kid's fault today. I'll make the decision. Let's just put this behind us.
Forget it. How can we just let it go? No way.
Yes, Mr. Meng.
Today, you must choose between your illegitimate son and daughter.
That's right, Mr. Meng. This matter can't be brushed aside.
Today, we act as witnesses. Mr. Meng, give Mrs. Meng and the young master an explanation.
Enough. Sherlon. If Ningning apologizes to Zirai today, this matter will be settled.
I won.
Meng Ching'an, what did you say? You want Ning Ning to apologize?
Mom, did I do something wrong? Why should I apologize?
I knew it. I should never have expected anything from you. Make Ning Ning apologize? Not a chance.
Mr. Meng is being generous, just asking you to apologize. Don't act like you know no regret.
The younger one doesn't listen. And the older one is stubborn. Mr. Meng, if you don't teach them a lesson today, they'll just walk all over you. People like them should be expelled. Get out of our kindergarten.
Get out!
Out! Sherlon. You can see for yourself. Everyone opposes you. One more chance. Make Ning Ning apologize, or else I'll have to make her drop out.
My daughter was treated unfairly in kindergarten,
Her father is forcing her to apologize.
even threatening to make her drop out. What kind of absurd logic is this? I'm the biggest investor in this kindergarten. It's not up to you to decide who drops out. Spread the word. Yoon Ziue is expelled. Also, Eton kindergarten principal should be replaced too.
Not only do they show no remorse, but they still act all high and mighty.
Expelling the little master and even firing the principal? Stubborn to the end.
Since Mr. Meng has spoken, and you still refuse to admit your fault, I declare, Meng Xining is expelled.
Miss Smith.
I'm so sorry. I just couldn't handle things today. Please, you're so gracious, don't fire me.
What's going on? The principal got fired. And she's still pleading for—
No way. Could she actually be the real investor? Mr. Meng, didn't you approve Kanglan Group's investment? Why does she have the final say?
Enough. Today's matter. It's not the kid's fault. The principal didn't handle it well. He failed to resolve the kid's conflict. Kanglan Group always values harmony. Let's just put this matter to rest today. We're all parents from the same class. We should get along, right? Birthday party is tomorrow. It'll be held at the Royal Court Hotel. On the top floor.
all invited to join. Everyone's well.
Tomorrow, top floor, Royal Court Hotel. Isn't that the welcome party I arranged for Ning Ning? Narcissist Meng Chingen. Does he actually think I organized this for him?
The Royal Court Hotel, the most elite hotel in the country. A table costs hundreds of thousands.
The penthouse. Not just bookable with money. People who can go there are influential. Mr. Meng, incredible. We're benefiting from your connections. We're lucky to tag along with you.
Since our kids are classmates, it must mean we're all destined to be friends. Let's go together tomorrow. All expenses are on me.
Wow. Mr. Meng, you're so generous.
A top-tier banquet like this is a once-in-a-lifetime thing. Tomorrow, I have to take more photos and show them off on social media.
Meng Chingen, you're lost in your dream world. Why don't I shatter it in front of everyone tomorrow? Wake you up real hard.
Wow. What a luxurious hotel. I've never seen such a luxurious hotel.
Truly worthy of being the nation's top hotel. It's all so extravagant, even just this hallway decor. Must have cost millions. I'm so excited. I can't wait to see Mr. Meng's birthday party.
Sherlon, you really have no shame. Today is Mr. Meng's birthday party. Dressing up so flamboyantly, your intentions to climb up the ranks are clear as day.
Didn't you refuse to apologize yesterday? Now you're showing up at Mr. Meng's event. Disgusting. Planning any tricks. Stop sucking up to Mr. Meng. Just get out already. You're not welcome here.
Meng Chingen, you're the one telling everyone this party is hosted by you and now you're trying to kick me out.
What's wrong, Sherlon? Didn't you come here today to butter me up anyway?
What makes you think I came here to please you?
Quit pretending. You're desperate to climb the ladder. Who doesn't?
Seriously, every time we meet, you're like a clingy nuisance that we can't shake off. Did Mr. Meng even invite you? And yet, here you are, shamelessly running over like a little lapdog.
Who are you? Since when get to talk here?
You've got some nerve. You're just a little salesperson under Mr. Meng, and you dare talk to me like that? Do you believe me? I'll have Mr. Meng fire you.
If it weren't for the fact that today is Mr. Meng's birthday, I wouldn't let you off so easily.
Birthday? Mr. Meng, you don't actually think I came here to celebrate your birthday, do you?
Alright, Sherlon, stop pretending already. If not me, then who?
You're out of your mind. It's my fault for being blind. Every year, I went all out to throw you a grand birthday banquet.
Enough. Since you're here, cut the nonsense. Open the door so we can go in.
All right then. If you really want to come in, I'll let you take a look. See who this banquet is really for.
Take a look. She's like a total pushover. Never missing a chance to suck up to me. But this time, if you're looking for my forgiveness, it won't come that easy.
An employee living off the CEO's paycheck. You think you're the boss, acting high and mighty. Chingen, you gotta teach her a lesson this time. Otherwise, she'll never learn.
Exactly. We asked you to show the way.
Why the attitude?
Alright. Let's all head inside. This is my place today. Eat, drink, enjoy yourselves. It's all on me. What are you up to this time? Why stand there? Open the door!
Mr. Meng, you better think this through. Once this door is opened, no turning back.
Sherlon, you keep messing with me over and over. Watch out, or I'll have someone throw you out of the party.
Mr. Meng, you really don't have that kind of authority. All right then.
Open your eyes wide.
Take a good look. Who exactly is this banquet for today? My daughter was discharged, escaping danger, throwing this party to celebrate her recovery, to welcome her back safe and sound. So,
This isn't a birthday party hosted by Mr. Meng at all.
Mr. Meng, isn't today your birthday?
how did it become a welcoming party?
Sherlon. What did you do? You turned my birthday party. Turned a welcoming party into personal gain? What's going on?
So you stole Mr. Meng's event? Wow, you really have no shame.
What's the matter, Mr. Meng? Don't tell me you're out of money and want me to host it for you?
Sherlon, you ruined my birthday party. I'm giving you 10 minutes. Turn it back into a birthday banquet. Hurry up.
Mr. Meng, I'm a small-time salesperson. How could I possibly have the power to control your family fortune or host a birthday banquet for you? Or are you saying you can't afford to host your own party and wanted to crash my daughter's banquet?
No way.
Mr. Meng, the banquet hall nearby is still available. If you're willing to spend 5 million today, I promise to make your birthday banquet stunning.
Me?
As a Kanglan Group member, it's my duty to make this happen. With many guests today, you wouldn't want everyone to leave disappointed, right? Can't afford to host the banquet, Meng. Stay here quietly.
I think the one who needs to know their place is you. Ching'en, this woman eats your food, wears your clothes, and now she's humiliating you in public. I think she's up to something.
I see. Evil woman. She'll do anything to seduce Mr. Meng.
She thinks monopolizing the banquet will make Mr. Meng surrender. Dream on if you think he'll choose you. Mrs. Meng, flashy troublemaker dancing in front of you. Deal with her. Teach her a lesson.
Sure have wild imaginations.
But I'm really curious.
What kind of spell did Yunro cast on you all to make you so convinced she's the rightful wife?
Stop spouting nonsense. Ching'en and I are deeply in love. I won't let someone like you in.
Well said, Mrs. Meng.
The thing I despise most in life is home-wrecking mistresses. Let's work together and teach this one a lesson. Show her she messed with the wrong people.
Let you enjoy being the center of attention? We'll let you have it. Hey!
Let go of my mom.
Let go. Royal Court Hotel.
Manager Wang is here to personally deliver a gift for Mrs. Meng of Kanglan Group.
Upon learning Mrs. Meng is hosting a banquet today, Royal Court Hotel prepared a special gift. A diamond necklace like Princess Audrey's. Worth 3 million. Congratulations to Mrs. Meng on your arrival.
Wow. What an expensive gift.
Mrs. Meng, you're so lucky. Yeah, today's Mr. Meng's birthday, and he even had a gift specially prepared for you.
Ching'en, you're so thoughtful. Thank you.
I didn't prepare a gift.
Did you see that? This is the treatment a real wife deserves. And you. Just stay jealous.
Mrs. Meng, go accept the gifts so we can all take a look.
Who are you? Here to give this to Mrs. Meng.
What's it got to do with you?
Mrs. Meng, I hope you like this gift.
Thank you.
No. You must be mistaken. This Ms. Yunro is the legitimate Mrs. Meng. That's right.
She's just a gold-digging homewrecker trying to climb up. You got it all wrong.
A homewrecker? What utter nonsense. Miss Sherlon and Mr. Meng Cheng'en had their grand wedding 8 years ago. Although it's not made public. Everyone inside knows perfectly well. She is the only Mrs. Meng.
So, Yunro is just the mistress. Yunro. What's going on?
No way, Yunro is really the mistress? She's the mistress. How does she dare call herself the wife? She tried to stir us against Mrs. Meng.
That's not true. Don't listen to her nonsense. I really am Mrs. Meng. Ching'en, please say something for me.
Enough, Sherlon. You've made such a scene today, and everyone already agrees you're Mrs. Meng. I know you turned the party into a banquet just to spite me. You've made your point. Clean up the venue?
You don't seriously think this party was thrown for you?
Sherlon. What do you mean by that?
Sorry. Mrs. Meng planned a welcome party from the start. There was never a birthday party.
Sherlon. This time, I'm upset. If you want forgiveness. If you don't want to be kicked out. I'm ordering you right now to fix this.
You're just a live-in son-in-law. What gives the right to kick me out?
You're talking nonsense.
Mrs. Meng isn't lying. Changlan Group belongs to Ms. Sherlan. Even your position as president was given to you by Ms. Sher. Don't you all know that?
So you're clearly living off someone else's support. And you still dare to call yourself someone in charge?
No. Not true. I'm the one who's truly privileged.
Mr. Sher. We were confused for a moment. It's all their fault. They tricked us into this.
Yeah, it was all a misunderstanding. Don't be mad at us. It's their fault. They took over what didn't belong to them. Shameless. If you want to blame someone, do it.
Manager Wong, remove these people. My daughter's welcome
Is starting, got it?
Mr. Sher. Sherlan.
Sure zone.
Sherlan,
What do you mean by that? Here we go again. Ning Ning, be good.
Go back to the room and wait for Mom.
you've been acting out these days. You really piss me off.
Ugh.
Enough. Stop acting here. Now everyone knows you're my wife. Are you satisfied now?
Ridiculous. At this point. How can you be full of yourself?
Stop saying things to provoke me. Today, in front
So many people.
you humiliated me. Do you even see me as your husband anymore? What's wrong?
Everything you have now is because of me.
What right do you have to question?
Sherlan, you think acting like this will make me notice you? Make me give in?
You're overthinking it. I just want you to know. Without me, you're nothing.
Sherlan, let me give you a piece of advice. Don't go against me. Or you'll only push me farther away.
Sherlan. Are you trying to reach heaven or something? As your mother-in-law, I should have taught you a lesson a long time ago.
Oh, really?
Go ahead, let's hear it.
How are you going to lecture me today?
It's normal for couples to argue, but as the daughter-in-law of the Meng family, how can you not uphold family order? Challenging Chingen openly, look at how angry you've made him these past few days. You've gone too far.
So what? Wanted him to see his place. Is that wrong?
Child, why can't you understand? I'm doing this for your own good.
Fine. Then do you know, that thing you broke, do you know its worth?
Is it broken porcelain? How much is it worth?
It was one of the housewarming gifts from my dad. Tang Dynasty's tricolored pottery, highly sought after yet impossible to buy. Market price. 2 million.
What? That expensive?
This isn't the kind of antique money can buy anymore. But for the years of our friendship, I'll only talk about money with you.
What do you mean, you brat? Asking me to pay up, so what?
You damaged something valuable, why shouldn't I ask compensation?
2 million.
Either pay me now, or I'll deduct it from your son's salary every month.
Sherlan, don't push it too far. You want to provoke me and make me grovel, right?
Keep dreaming in broad daylight.
The bill for the birthday party. We need to settle it properly.
All right. How do you plan to settle it with me?
Let me tell you. This is the last chance for you to earn my forgiveness. As long as you behave, we can still get along. Here. Then hand me the legal transfer agreement to sign. Otherwise, don't expect me to ever speak to you again in this lifetime.
Since you all
Keep pushing your luck.
I'll go ahead and set a trap for you. Fine. Ming Chingen, I devoted myself to you. But all I got was betrayal from your entire family.
I told you. Sherlan can't stir up trouble in front of me. She won't succeed.
Son. You're impressive.
This time, I'll take away the wealth and glory you've longed for. I want you to know what it truly means to reach for the sky.
Life is as fragile as paper. Hello, Mr. Meng. Mr. Meng, you're the legal representative now. The company's personnel structure is about to see major changes. No wonder Yunro got parachuted into the director position. Turns out she has such strong backing. Poor Mr. Sure though. He worked hard for Mr. Meng to rise to the top. Now he might just get kicked out.
But that's what happens when Mr. Sure only cares about his family.
Look at Yunro, her figure, her face. Mr. Meng likes you. Yunro, Mr. Meng treats you well. Brand names, no hesitation. The director position is handed over easily. We're envious. Sherlon is a fool. Works herself to the bone every day, and now she's willing to hand over the company without a fight.
That idiot Sherlon. All in for Mengchingen, giving everything without a second thought. But in the end, I'm the one spending all that money, huh? Feels amazing.
Yunro, share the secret. How do you make a high and mighty CEO devoted to you? Yeah.
Completely devoted. Oh, don't be ridiculous. I just fancy him for having a bit of cash. Enough to support a son he's not even related to.
I see.
Sherlon. You don't think learning my secret will stir up any trouble, do you?
This company has already changed hands. So, why are you here? Sherlon.
I know. You dream of making me leave Chingen. Only if I leave willingly. Resign and walk away from here. Can you win his heart back, right? If you want me to leave, that's fine. Just pay me off. How about this? That villa in the city center worth 200 million. Transfer it to me. Oh, and one more thing. High-end cars, like Lamborghini level.
You'll need to throw in a few more of those for me.
What else?
A company too. I'm not asking for much. 20% of the shares. And every year, at least 5 million in dividends.
Go on.
That's about it for now. The rest, I'll tell you later if I think of anything. Oh, right. You better get back to me before tonight, or else. If I change my mind not to leave, well, you might never ever get Chingen to look at you again.
Got it.
Sherlon, you're really generous. You're willing to give up anything just to please Meng Chingen.
Sister Yunro, it takes someone as outstanding as you.
Exactly. Hello. Spread the word. Director Yunro got fired.
Boss. You finally woke up. Yunro is pure trouble. She's all about climbing, always scheming. Gets into the company's
Core position.
It'll be a disaster. She'll turn everything upside down.
Sherlon, what do you mean by that? Listen to me carefully. Chingen is the real boss of the company now. Who do you think you are to fire me? And another thing. Chingen is the one clinging to me, not the other way around. If you can't hold on to his heart, you can't blame me for being too charming, can you? I suggest you think it through. Because if I leave, it won't be willingly. You'll never win Chingen's love in this lifetime.
I've made up my mind. Whether you agree or not, I won't let someone lack skill, experience, talent, and uses their body to get ahead stay in my company and ruin it. Now, you can get out. Meng Qing'an, your true love is this kind of woman. You two really are a match made in heaven.
Sherlon. Just you wait.
Mr. Sure knows how to make a statement. He keeps a low profile but stuns everyone when he acts.
Yunro, the one with connections but no skills. She showed up and immediately lorded over us.
And she even tried to boss us around. She got fired right after arriving.
See who dares hire her after this gets out.
Shut up, all of you.
What's up with Sherlon? Can she have some decency? Making everyone wait for her.
The meeting hasn't even started yet. Why are you so anxious?
I may be Sherlon's husband. But this behavior disregards the company and all the board members. I really can't stand it anymore.
Since she doesn't care that much, do not wait for her.
Chang'an. Signed the document quickly.
Appointing the CEO.
We're all waiting to welcome the new boss.
Qing'an.
Sherlon fired me in front of the staff and publicly humiliated me.
Sherlon, just you wait. Still bold enough to throw your weight around the company. Ruru. Don't worry. I'll stand up for you today. She'll be out of the company today.
How exactly are you planning to kick me out?
Sherlon. So you finally decided to show up. Realized you messed up. Now you're here, playing pitiful, begging for mercy. Don't think bowing and apologizing will make me forgive you so easily.
Exactly. Weren't you acting all tough just now? No matter how you fake it in front of Qing'an, it's useless.
What's your attitude here? Roro was appointed by the CEO as director. How dare you overstep me and release her on your own? Are you ignoring my orders?
What orders of yours? You're not even in charge yet, and you're already abusing power. You put Yunro in the director's position. Is she even qualified? You.
What do you mean by that? Sherlon, let me remind you. You handed over the company's legal representation to seek forgiveness, voluntarily. Handed over the company's legal rights to me.
Your orders? You're not in power yet, and you're abusing authority in a hurry. You put Yunro in
Director position.
Does she even deserve it?
You.
What do you mean by that? Sherlon, let me remind you. You were the one who, to get my forgiveness, willingly transferred the company ownership to me. Now, this is my turn. Everyone listens to me. What right do you have to boss people around in my company? Sherlon. Today, even if you kneel down and apologize to me, it's too late. Because I, Charles Meng, don't like disobedient employees. Sarah, here's the termination contract. Step down.
Charles Meng. Showing your true colors.
Sherlon, your time is up. I'm the real master here.
Meng Qing'an.
Back then, you couldn't even afford to eat. It was Mr. Shai who helped you rise to where you are now.
Meng Qing'an. I gave you power and position today. You want to kick me out? Are you being ungrateful?
Sherlon, holding things together over years. The company would have gone under long ago.
Sherlon
Kicking him out.
is only fair. A housewife like him, how could he stay on top of us forever? That's right.
Sherlon, cut it out. You're just pulling this stunt to get my attention, aren't you? Sign this contract, and you're out of the company.
Really? Sure you're not mistaken? I never said Sherlon, would hand over the company to you.
Sherlon. Oh, stop joking. To impress me. Right in front of me. You signed this transfer contract. Now, I'm the one in charge here.
Is that so? Then take a good look. See if this legal transfer agreement is valid or not. Is this company really yours? This one's missing a stroke.
Mr. Sure, finally, you're catching on. You've been sincere to him throughout. He keeps throwing shade at you. He's pushing it even further.
What do you think you are? Do you have a right to chime in? You.
Sherlon. Using this trick again, huh? Playing hard to get. Trying to grab my attention. Let me tell you. This approach doesn't work at all. It only makes me despise you even more. Now, I order you to sign this contract. Right now. Pretend. Keep pretending. Go ahead, stay stubborn. But don't come crawling back, begging on your knees, apologizing to me.
Chingon. I feel like she's acting a bit weird today. Could she really be upset?
Dogs always have moments when they wag their tails. Sherlon. I'll give you one chance. Choose to kneel and apologize to me. I can still forgive you, but if you insist on being stubborn, don't ever think you'll gain my forgiveness again.
Shirzone, don't be foolish. He's never been sincere to you.
The company is mine now. Sherlon. If you choose to kneel and apologize to me now, we can still talk. I'll count to 3. 3. 2. I knew it. You were definitely going to come back begging me.
Now that's more like it. Women should learn to give in. See if Chingan softens up. He might give you one of those shabby apartments.
Mr. Sure, don't forget how he used to treat you.
I thought you had such a tough attitude. But here you are, coming to beg me after all. All right. In front of the board. Make me happy. Otherwise, I won't have many nice things to say.
Mang Chingan. Without me. What are you?
You. Sherlon. What did you say? How dare you? You dare hit me? Mr. Meng.
Stop hitting people.
She's exactly who I want to hit. She's just a lapdog by my side. What right does she have to show me attitude?
Don't go too far. You can't resort to violence.
Who the hell are you? What gives you the right to interfere with me?
Huh?
Want to get kicked out of the company with her?
Enough. Stop teaching a clueless woman a lesson, it's none of your business. Sherlon. You're just a housewife. You don't actually think people care about your stuff, do you?
Stop spending Mr. Sher's money. Get out of his company.
Who's spending her money?
You didn't spend it? If I'm not mistaken, you're wearing Chanel. The designer bag you're holding. Isn't it bought with his money? Paid for with his credit card, right? You barely spent anything. If I'm not mistaken, the Chanel you're wearing and the designer bag you're holding. Aren't they all bought because he's freeloading? Paid for with his credit card, right?
Shut up.
What nonsense are you spouting? Even if I spend her money, it's her choice to do so. Besides, being able to spend money on me is her blessing.
All right, you guys. I don't want to dwell on the past. I'm here today to say
Enough. Sherlon, even if you act tough, you still try every way to please me. Since everything you do is to make me happy, you shouldn't set me up and fight with me. Whether I forgive you or not depends on my mood.
Meng Qing'an. You truly have no self-awareness. I'm here today to divorce you. You. Leaving with nothing.
You want a divorce from me?
Yes, sign here.
Sherlon, you really played your cards well. I never expected. You are despicable and shameless.
I'm despicable and shameless?
Isn't that true? You knew full well I was taking over as CEO today. You still set me up here. In front of everyone, you brought up divorce. Playing hard to get, trying to force me to give in, huh? Sherlon, let me tell you, this playing hard to get trick. Don't overdo it.
I'm playing hard to get to force you? Wow, imagination knows no bounds.
It's Sherlon. Other than using your little authority to threaten me, what else can you even do? At this point, once I sign that agreement, the law takes effect immediately. By then, you won't have any chance to turn things around. Sign this transfer agreement for the legal entity today. Then kneel before me and apologize. Otherwise, don't dream of my forgiveness.
Meng Qing'an. Am I being too lenient with you? Meng Qing'an. Am I being too lenient with you? Did you forget who's in charge? I bent over backwards to please you, but not anymore. I'm awake now. The boss of a massive corporation, with so much power at my fingertips. Why hang myself on you, a crooked tree?
Sherlon, you're really determined to go against me, huh? Think a bit of money can force my hand? Let me tell you this, even if we got divorced, I could still take half of your wealth.
Fine. Half it is, then. This is the list of our marital assets. The property under our names. $20.36 divided equally.
Each of us gets
$10.18.
Why is our joint property so little? Did you transfer the assets?
Do you have any proof? Besides, who transferred marital assets? You know it best in your heart.
Sherlon, you're way too calculating. If that's the case, the house belongs to us, Qing'an.
I disagree. That house my father left me. If you insist on fighting over it, then see you in court.
I've already transferred the assets. The money is enough to buy dozens of houses. Going to court will only hurt us. Fine, Sherlon, for the sake of our marriage, I'll let you have the house. Hello, we received a report.
Mr. Meng Qing'an, overseas bank accounts
Contain a large amount of illegal assets, which have now been frozen. All my money is gone. It's all gone. Sherlon, you set me up. All my efforts over the years. Completely wasted.
Don't be so pessimistic. I remember. Yunro has an old house. Sell it to cash out and use it for a city down payment. Enough to support Chang'an's family.
Me.
Aren't you truly in love? Using marital assets to support you. Don't you want to give something back to him?
Row.
I understand.
Struggling to find the right real estate agent? Let me help. I'll transfer it today. Wait, hey. Real estate agent? I've got a house to sell. No, oh. I see. You're not just selling the house, you want to sell your parents' car too. What a noble love. House and car, selling both. Sherlon.
What gives you the right to sell my house?
See that?
That's you.
True love you protect by breaking ties. Sweet words with motives, caring about your own interests. Ruru.
Everything you have now, I gave you. Can't you sacrifice a little for me?
Why sacrifice for you?
Back then, if you weren't a rich fool willing to help me raise someone else's son, do you think I would have bothered with you?
What did you say? He's not my biological son.
What else? You've got nothing now. Who would care about you? Only a fool like Sherlon. She's the only one still willing to give everything for you.
Sherlon. Honey, I was wrong. I shouldn't have betrayed you. We used to love each other so much. This time, you're mad at me, right? See, I'm on my knees now.
Please forgive me, let it go. Forgive you? When our daughter was in danger, you were with your mistress. You used our marriage as a cover to transfer our assets. After getting what you want, you couldn't wait to support your mistress and kick me out. And now you're asking for my forgiveness? Aren't you dreaming a little too big?
Honey. Believe me. It was Yunro who pushed me to do this. She was jealous of our happy family. That's why we got separated. I'll never do it again.
Ah, get lost.
Meng Qing'an, I'll kill you.
Son, get up. Listen to your mom. We've been kicked out of the house, lost all our belongings. What do we do now? Say something to me. Daughter-in-law,
For the sake.
all these years we've shared, give us another chance, will you? It's her, it's all her. She's the one who seduced my son. I swear, daughter-in-law, my son will treat you well.
Enough. You dogs can.
Just take it outside.
Security. Get these idle people out of here.
Get them out. No. Lon, just this once. Lon, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. From now on,
I will protect everything mine.
I won't let
anyone take advantage again. The end.